Hi, earth signs. Hi, water signs. Welcome in. If you're returning back, welcome back. I appreciate you all very much if you're upright in your heart. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. And look, I'm very straightforward. I don't know how you found this channel. But if you did find it, then you found it for a reason. It's very intense, so you'll just have to buckle up. You have little ones around. I just like to tell you, audio discretion, viewer discretion advised, whatever, because I talk about real intense stuff, okay? So I guess if you stay, you stay. If you don't, you don't. There's a video down below if you want to take a look at it, and it'll tell you some things about me and what happens sometimes with me when I'm reading. And so if you come back after watching that, then fine, you do. Otherwise, if you get all bent out of shape on some stuff that come out in this reading or any other readings, that's on you. Okay, it's always for upright purposes. I'm doing a warfare work here. So anyway, I just look at energies that a lot of people won't look at or touch the topics about, but I'm asking at the hand of the Creator, and I'll let Him speak. All right, and He's doing a lot of judgment in the earth right now, and so if you and I are in the true kingdom, we should be putting judgments on some things, because His people are called in this earth realm to do that stuff. And so I don't want to just read about it. I want to be a doer of His word, and we have a position in the true kingdom to bring that uprightness in our earth. It's not here because the people of the Most High hasn't been doing that. And so now when, people do get up and do it, people don't like it. Okay? And it's not my word that matters. It's not your word that matters. It's the Creator's word that matters. I have proven that the scriptures in the tarot, I've proven it. It's here. And the Most High is about being upright, not crazy. And so we're supposed to be like our Father in heaven. And if you really are, then you'll show up like our Father in heaven. And He's very patient. He's very kind, but He also has a side of Him that says to us, look, my plans are to give you a future and a hope, and my plans are not to harm you. But there is harming if you and I don't do things the way that the Most High God tells us to do. Okay, there is no mercy outside of His word. You go outside of His word, then He says, all who leave me shall be consumed. Why? Because He can only operate by what His word is. That word is a protection. You say you don't want nothing to do with God or His way or the truth, then you're out for the devil to consume you. The fork knife comes after you, right? Anyway, it's the truth. He's the destroyer. And so the Most High can only operate by His word, because it will never return back to Him void. And so we must know His word or you're destroyed. So I just do a different type of a work here on this channel, and it's real intense. So if you stay, you stay. Let's get started. Show me earth and water, please. Jehovah, show me the last 24 hours, the now, and the next 24 hours for this energy. I just thank you for your truth, Jehovah. There is no guessing with you at all. You don't play games. You're just cut and dry with it. And it's very clear information when you speak. And I thank you for that, Father God. I thank you for that. We know where we stand with you and where you stand with us. In the last 24 hours, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is a third-party card that could be upright third party around you doing something as well. I don't know. We'll see. In the now, the moon. In the next 24 hours, this little piece of nutcase. This was just over the top of the earth and the air reading. And somebody's real quick playing somebody. There's deception for some people, and some people laying down hunting people and doing some crap here with the moon. This is telling you to use your intuition. It's upright, righteous, and humble in the upright of the moon. Some people may be in fear right now with the moon as well, and that ain't of the Most High, because He leads us forth in peace. And so if you've got some little stupid out here shaking your little whatever, then you're giving that person power where they don't have a right to have no power like that around you and I at all. That's a night. That's a freakazoid energy that's in rebellion somewhere. Somebody's very secretive here in the now around your home or your soulmates or something like that. But something in the very near future is very quick. Somebody in the past 24 hours, they had some type of collaborating energy around whatever this was. At the bottom of the deck is the Chariot is coming out here. Give me just a second here, please, because I can find my other deck of cards here. This is about getting your balance and your self-control, folks, when the Chariot comes out. Now, somebody, obviously, that go back to, like, war. This also about, it's a cutting implement when the Chariot comes out in the Hebraic language. This is about self-control. It's something public that could also be out here with this Chariot around you all as well. And it's emotional, I guess. And if it is, it is. And somebody's having to really use their intuition because there's something about something being cut. Now, just a second ago in the earth reading, somebody cut themselves because they couldn't feel either. So whatever that means, somebody's dealing with cutting themselves. This is a cutting implement. And so anyway, whatever that is, your child, a soulmate, something like that's out here because there's something around that individual on some ordeal. All right, let me, the letter T and the letter Z is here. There's a Tasmanian devil out here around something. That's like a whirlwind type of an energy there. We got some type of victory though out here, folks. Even if somebody thinks in the next 24 hours they're gonna rise up real quick, there's still a victory if you got to cut this person out that's trying to do the nonsense. As emotional as that may be, even in the now, because somebody's got secrets around them. There's secrets here around you, or you've got secret. If you're upright with secrets, then you are. But I see the nonsense in the air, in the earth reading. It was crazy there. Somebody got secrets around somebody's money and everything else. Show me this Three of Pentacles. Show me this Three of Pentacles. There's an illusion and a confusion also here. Something about the nighttime here in the now. Something about this evening. About traveling somewhere. This is about the truth here as well. Somebody knows the truth about some secret travel that possibly even happened in the past time in a situation as well. Show me this Three of Pentacles. So there was some type of clean slate here, or there was something signed like a contract that was here in somebody else's reading as well. And it showed the King of Cups there signing something at his table. This is the letter Tav, so the letter T is also here. It represents a covenant or signing a contract or marking a place out. And so if there is some type of marking something out, then it definitely is here. And there was some type of third party around something that's taken place out here with this energy. Interesting. So there is something cut or cut down. The word out here in one of the combinations is cut or to cut something down. And the Most High literally just showed an uprooting of a tree system or people, families, I don't know, that was just really big in the air and the earth reading. It was showing up. It came out in kind of like the wording as well. And now in the tarot, we've got the cutting implement, and then the Tav with that is to cut or to cut something down. That's interesting. Let's let the Most High God speak on. There's contemplating. Somebody was bored somewhere, stepped out, did something. This could be a rejection, or somebody needs to reject, but we're looking here. If somebody got rejected and that was the right thing to do, and they're contemplating and they're angry, then they are. There's something about travel here and communication and investigating something with the Cupid's little arrows. Somebody's handing a message off here, or did here with the Three of Pentacles. I'll just take those out since I'm looking at this section here. So there were messages, and quick travel was here then with this energy. Some could be known about this yesterday for you all. Show me the moon between earth and water. The truth. The truth just showed up in this very section with earth and air. And somebody was in their mind. Now, the truth's out here real big on some messages. The Ace of Swords. It also has the feel of the fool standing on the cliff. So this it's clear out here with something going on. And then there are messages. The Page of Wands. Okay, this can also be a little, you know, somebody got a little fornicator lover around them. That can go back to that. And I'm only going to bring that out because that was real heavy in the air and earth reading. Okay, but somebody was there to uproot somebody's family and hunt for their special life, their precious life, and take their treasure away and everything else. The law could be around something, or a couple people face something out here, evening out the scales. This is a card of truth though as well. That's real interesting. That's really, really interesting. At the bottom of the deck, bitter, cold stuff out here. Because again, cutting something away. This bad bitterness. Something's abominable out here because there's secrets and there's secret communication going on around this moon that it's revealing because of a truth, or somebody's trying to hide a truth, something like that. And there's bad bitterness here. Cold as ice. That's detachment out here when the Fool comes out. Let them be detached. People don't want healing. They like the abomination because they are abominable somewhere. Yeah, that Three Swords keeps wanting to show itself. Show me that Knight. I just heard truth hurts. Yes, truth hurts, folks. Yes, truth hurts, but truth also heals and sets you free. Whether people like that or not, they don't. I mean, I don't know. There's something's out here. Something real quick was here in the past 24 hours. It's real quick here as well. This is like, for some people, this is mischievous going on a really big way because there's a deception around somebody. Show me the Knight of Swords for earth and air. Why is that there? Nothing wants to come out. Well, I command that you will come out. What's that there for? That bitterness is there. They're detached. And somebody's home is, so they're very detached. You could be dealing with a real big air sign. Since it's really, some of the stuff was in the air, I mean, there's third parties out here around something, so I don't know. This could be your ex, or this real bitter stuff, like this person just sitting there, cold as ice, just staring at, no emotion, nothing going on. It's emotional around this person for some people. There's a lot of thinking going on here. It's looking towards the truth, the law, this message, the secret, whatever that is. They're cold. I guess they're cold. It's their business. This also wants to show the head of. Now I had a boss come out in wording in somebody else's connection reading. So you're doing something at work. This is about a returning and a judgment, but it's dry and cold here on this judgment in the next 24 hours around somebody. Somebody getting cut, somebody lose their job or something like that. The Three of Wands, some type of climbing the mountain up, and trading and enterprising with this card, but it's whatever somebody's trying to do to get to the top of something. If that's upright, somebody's going to cut something away and put a great big judgment on some freakazoid out here that's cold as ice, and they don't want to look up, or they can't. Then somebody will get a victory regardless of somebody else is cold as ice and mad about an ordeal going on out here. Guess it is what it is, folks. Two people face jail here in the now. It's very emotional around somebody's home. Or whatever the truth is, it's emotional here. That's interesting. So we got that word cut out here, and this is the rash, the head, the man, the boss, the chief, but it's the letter R. The R and the Z ran back into itself. A razor. That's incredible that that's actually caught my eye like that. So if you got, I mean, we've got little kids and teenagers here with the page here. And we have a knight here. Some people need to talk to their kids. It's important, folks. It really, really, really is. Some people may be having kids that are trying to cover up their cut marks and because something's happened. Something's happened somewhere. Somebody needs to go to jail for something abominable. Or maybe you're finding that out now. For some people, it's emotional what this truth is. In the next 24 hours, this mama ain't happy. If mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. If something's happening with somebody's kid, if you've got a teenager that works somewhere and the boss has done something to your kid and you've done something to somebody's kid, you in trouble, dude or lady or whatever that is. How dare you touch another person's kid? I don't think so. Then that person has every right to sit there and take control over some nonsense going on around children. Whatever that's about. That was hitting my spirit the other day as well. I think it was last night. I also touched on it when I was doing a reading. How dare people think that they can touch other people's kids and do some crap. You got another thing freaking coming, man. You're going to feel every bit of pain. The most I get up, he'll avenge for the blood of his children. And you touch some people's kids, man, and you got good parents that will get up and fight for the rights of their children. You better watch out, freakazoids. I don't know who you people think you freaking are. I don't know who people think they are anymore. It's craziness. So what's hidden is this enemy out here. Apparently they think they can just do whatever they want, whenever they want, wherever they want, with whoever they want. Something happened in the mountains specifically. It jumped over here on the chariot. So traveling, something about the mountains. You could live in the mountains, or there's something that's taking place in the mountains somewhere. So cutting. Some type of cutting something. The Most High said that the axe is at the root. It's actually going to go to the wicked, folks. They may have their little plans. You better watch out what you think you're trying to do. You're never going to get it done. The Most High already put his word out there. You don't touch his people. It's going to flip up on you so hard and you're going to lose your head, man. He's discovered your nonsense all the way up to your neck area. He's going to bruise your head, you little serpent. Craziness. There's surgery. Something around a surgery is here as well. That card can go to a surgery situation. We have a surgeon here as well. What else you want to bring out here? This is a judge. This final judgment card though. When it comes out, most has got his sickle in. He told somebody today, you better get your house in order. That's it on you, freakazoid. That's it on you. Whoever that person is, don't really give a rip about these people at all. They're enemies of God. The pride and ego and conceit and hey, and we don't care about your hey, you're out of here. If you're showing up like a prideful, pompous piece of nutcase, this is a force when the sun comes out. It's also a victory. We do have some type of victory out here on some situation because Moses putting his sickle in on this enemy, enforcing something. The clouds, this is about distorting things in a confusion. It's also a cloud of witness, and the Most High's righteousness reaches to the clouds in all uprightness of the clouds, and the Most High's out here doing something. Gonna rain on somebody else's parade. Yeah, there's some luck out here. There is something positive here around your energy. Some justice. Thank you, Yehovah. Thank you, Yehovah. Let's get some words out here. Thank you, Yehovah. Thank you, Yehovah. They all come tumbling down to the ground. Every one of them. Cut them down. Every one of them. Let them never rise again. The word freedom just fell on the floor. Hold on, I had two of them that fell out of the basket as I was putting my hand in it. And one of them says freedom. There's a victory around y'all's energy. There's a victory out here. Whatever this is, the cutting that they have done and caused in people energetically, spiritually, emotionally, they're going to get a taste of their own freaking medicine with the force. There's a victory here, a luck here, a judgment here, a cutting of this nonsense here, the word freedom here. Somebody's going to get something positive out of this ordeal. Thank you, Jehovah. Some type of a gambling problem connection is a clue to something. This is only a test, or something's been a test, or somebody's being tested, or has been tested, whatever that is. Whatever that is. A strong positive force is at work, so trust. Well, thank you, Jehovah. He just, let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. Whatever's going on here between this energy and whoever's upright in this energy with this connection, stuff going on, it's public, it's victorious, it's a force. It's favor of the Most High somewhere. That's great, Jehovah. That's great. Okay? A leaping of joy. That's incredible, Jehovah. That's incredible. Something green is here attached to something as well. It can be positive or negative for any given person. Green can take you back to positive and negative things. Except Jehovah build the house. They just labor in vain, it says, that build it. Except Jehovah keep the city, the watchmen just watch in vain. Well, folks, that yesterday when I was reading, I had several different readings that I did that the Most High God said there was a whole city that was under some type of a judgment. Unless the Most High God build our house, people, it's nothing that you get all this crap. Okay, we've seen a positive side of somebody who has allowed the Most High to build the house. Thank you, Jehovah. A wicked man takes a bribe out of the bosom to pervert the way of judgment. And the bribe came out today in the earth and fire connection. So whatever that is, they're perverted, they're nasty, they're getting cut, time's up, okay? Something crazy around a perverted piece in that case anyway. An explosion is here. I guess there's an explosion. Let there be an explosion. Something connected with a bus stop or a subway, or something's happened with somebody who took a bus or maybe drives a bus or went to a subway. I don't know what that means for you. Maybe you work for Subway where food is. I don't know what that means for you. Jehovah's going to make bare his arm so that somebody's enemy is going to see his salvation. Well, it's all out here. Thank you, Jehovah. There's the weapon that divides the flesh. That came out. Again, we have the cutting energy out here. Most of us going to cut somebody to the ground like grass. His word says that when wicked people, they rise up like grass, he cuts them. We got the cutting implement. He's fixing to get his lawnmower out and mow some people down to the ground. The spear is out here, okay, and we're dealing with the sons of Belial, and we have to be protected. We do have protection out here around this energy, and it says that they have to be thrust through with the spear. And Most High's going to take his glittering spear, I guess, and do some stuff out here. Thank you, Jehovah. Something connected with the teacher and something connected with the singer is out here, whether you be positive or negative, or something's just around some learning something as well. If nothing else, or somebody you went to school with this. We have the school bus and teacher energy, whatever that means. I also had somebody who you went to college with come out today as well. That's great. Thank you, Jehovah. We accept it. We thank you, and we will trust you that you're doing a great thing here to cut out a bunch of freakazoids. The Most I said, get your house in order, folks. That's what you chose. You want to be a crazy. Go and be a crazy in the earth realm, you perverted piece of freaks. There has been a hidden relationship. Now, this hidden relationship just came out in the air, in the earth. So whatever that third party is around somebody. Somebody was also jealous around somebody as well. And it was just like, I will not love anybody else but you. And so whatever the crazy energy with that energy, because we have something about love and a romance. And something this being, even this energy was there. It came out in this deck, but the sun and the moon was there, and that's like an eclipse. That's incredible, Jehovah. That is incredible what's going to take place out here. But anyway, there was a hidden relationship, then there is. And for some people, I guess if that was upright, for somebody to get up in here and there's travel going on to get something taken care of over a judgment, and a judgment's going to take place then out here then, I guess. Some fertility situation is out here, luxury and stuff like that. Somebody in the negative of this energy is getting uprooted, and there's a big loss of money for the wicked. Then I'm gonna read it that way because it just came out in the air and the earth reading connection. Everything was just turned upside down in that energy there. But that goes to the wicked. If you've let the Most High God build your house, though the rains come and the storms go and everything's pounding on your house, it'll stand in the end of that storm, folks. It will. Something about construction. So again, who's building the house out here? It's amazing, Yehovah. Something about 2 X's could have been out here as well. The NG is here. Something about a gun, okay, is also the font. We have weapons out here. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Every tongue that rises up against it. We know we had like a secret little community meeting together day, and you fall because of the people of the Most High, okay? You don't understand it because y'all are freaking perverted. You're nuts so in your mind, and you just think you can just go out and do whatever you want. No, 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 no. The Most High got the sickle in on some people. You're getting cut away to never be remembered ever again, like the Most High God says.